is Meet the Muse. It is a series from the A Cleaver Art Gallery that we use every morning to just do some coffee chats, get to know each other, talk art and creativity, and how it applies to real life. So if you don't know me, my name is Allie. I have been in professional art business for about 5 years now. Kind of doing a rebrand with going live on TikTok. So just trying to get to know some people, make some good friends, share the art stories. So if you are joining us today, thank you so much. We appreciate you popping in. Tell me how you take your coffee. I am starting off with just a little brown sugar and cream today. I'm normally a caramel girl. I know. Today's question, though, that I really want to ask is, what inspires you to create? Like, what makes you sit down to meet the muse? For me personally, it was just I needed to show up for something. For the longest time, it was advocating for others with my art. And then it was, hey, I need to express part of my soul. So what is it that makes you sit down to meet the muse? And it's kind of a big question because, how do you even define your muse can affect your day. So, oh, sorry, I'm missing a button. Give me just 1 second. This screen is weird. But guys, we are just kind of getting the day going. I don't understand why this won't load. There we go. All right, guys, we got it. This new system is crazy. If you guys go live, tell me what your hardest struggle in the comments of going live is, because that's a good one to talk about too. Especially when we're talking about inspiration. Today is all about inspiration, what gets you going, what gets you to the table. Because is it, hey, somebody said we could create together? Is it, I just needed an escape? Every part of life involves some type of art. So at the end of the day, why we create, the stories that we tell ourselves about our creative journey affect how we show up for it. Hi, Rose. Nice to see you this morning. We're talking inspiration. Nana, nice to see you as well. Hi. Taz, how you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for the rose, love. Yes, thank you. Love you guys. This morning we are talking inspiration. So in the comments, tell me what inspires you to show up and meet your muse. And how you guys are taking your coffees. I need some new recipes. But for those of you who don't know me, Allie at A Cleaver Art. Started going live a couple of months ago, just kind of sharing the stories of like the paintings you see behind me. Some of these are new. We've made them live together. But my purpose in being here is to just build up a following, because I'm trying to hit that 10K. Not to be the next, famous on, like, yeah, that's cool. But it does unlock a lot of shop programs and things that we can share more creative outlets with. So I'm just here trying to build, trying to get to know people, trying to inspire others to make. So thank you. Hiya. Noir point art is like, is it pointillism, or is it like more like the classic noir? Oh, thank you, love. Thank you. We are trying to hit at least 1,000 by the end of the week, because that will be, I don't know how you do it. The stippling. Oh my goodness. I'm going to come check out your page. I know you've got some pictures posted because, oh my goodness. Guys, I am definitely a show me your cool rock, okay? If you are a creator, if you sit down and sketch for 5 seconds, please go ahead and send it to me. I love Old Soul sneaking in. Hi. Hi. We get you 2 days in a row. I'm feeling spoiled. But yeah, in the comments, guys, what inspires you to show up and meet your muse? What is it that makes you say, I can actually sit down and create this? Whether it's regularly creating or it's just I'm trying something new today. I feel like it is so important to talk about why we are making. You know, a lot of people, they see this 10K follower goal and they're like, what is she doing? Guys, I'm just trying to get people to make more art. Just trying to get people to talk more art, to realize where it does apply to their everyday life. You know, adding that extra sprinkle of cinnamon is magic, if you let it be. So, yes, art is life. Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. It is, and there's different ways to share and inspire. And for me, yes, please, I want to see, I really want to see everybody's art. Like this afternoon when we do a creative cafe, I actually invite other creators on, kind of like a multi-guest. We highlight different things that people are making and we just create together. And that is probably my favorite of all of the series, except for actual studio time, where I don't actually have to like click the buttons. Thank you, lovely. I'm sure your work is amazing too. Here's the thing, guys. All of these are little reminders of days that I showed up. For me. None of the ones on the wall you see behind you were created for anyone else. They were for me. Oh! You guys spoil me. Thank you so much. Seriously, Old School, that's amazing. But for me to have a moment to express, I showed up and said, I am curious about what I am creating. Now, some of these took years, some of them took 20 minutes. Well, maybe a couple hours. I think the smallest one's a 10 by 10. You can't do that in 20 minutes. But all of these are a moment that I said, I want to show up. I want to see what happens when I trust what I'm creating. The idea in my head can be put on paper. And so you'll hear, Allie will preach it, do the messy middle, just start. All you need is a pencil. You'll hear that. If you hang out long enough, you'll hear me say all of those things 100 times. You know why, guys? Because they're true. Yes, Lily gets it. Lily says some paintings are for weeks in my head until I can start painting. Here's the thing. Sometimes it's the supplies. Sometimes it is the fear. Hi, I see you guys. The fear of maybe my skill's not good enough. I tell people all the time, if you approach art with any sort of curiosity, you will learn something. Whether it is about yourself, whether it is a new skill. Doing these lives taught me how to tell the story of my art. It was just practice. It was just something that kept building. And here's the thing. They can stay in your head, but in your head, how am I supposed to enjoy it? How is the world supposed to see what you are expressing? You can't sell a painting that's in your head. Yes, but then some skip the brain part and go right away. For example, this one. This is a 10 by 10. Let's see if you guys get it a little bit better. This one's called The Bigger Picture. I heard the prompt and was like, babe, I need like 2 hours uninterrupted. And this is what happened. This one, this is Talia. Love her, right? This one, 6 years. 6 years. You know why? Because I thought she was done. I let my fear of putting a face, adding in lines in places that they weren't highlighted, I let those matter. Hey Marco, good to see you this morning. And so I actually have a whole post about this one, about how if you just let yourself go back and work on, like for days, I would just, when I was sitting on the porch, I'd just add a line here or there. One mark matters. Most of them we can erase. I want to remind you guys that. So when you are feeling afraid, when it comes to creating, when you are trying to find that inspiration that we're talking about this morning, think about how you are the only one who can create that thing in your head. There is a reason that the muses gave it to you. Is it because you sat down and showed up? Is it because you looked at something with a slightly different perspective? The world may never know. But, hi. Thank you for joining. I'll see you soon. Oh my God, yes. I agree. When you show up good morning. When you show up consistently, guys, no matter your reason, your why, when you do it consistently, inspiration will come back to you. It will show up for you. Thank you so much for the follow, Rhea. Thank you. Yes, Taz. Let's get some likes on this live, guys. We're almost at 2K. Let's see if we can't get to 5. Momentum is everything. Yes, Commander gets it. But we're talking about inspiration. So for all of the new people in here today, hi, Allie, A Cleaver Art. Meet Your Muse is about how you show up, how you create. We're just talking art techniques that apply to life. Today we're talking inspiration. Yesterday we talked safe spaces. Hi, Vampire. Nice to see you. Lisa. Guys, I really appreciate you showing up this morning. We've done a lot of work to get this new setup in place. My real goal is to get as close to 1K as possible by Friday morning. I would like to start this weekend. Well, thank you for being inspired, sir. I'm trying to start this weekend as a member of the Creator Pilot Program. I did paint all of these. Some of them I painted live. So if you do want to see me create live, we do go live almost every day. I try to do pop-ups on the weekend where we're actually in the studio. Thank you. That means a lot to me. That does. But guys, the goal is just to get it out there, get people seeing the art, get them inspired. The best part of my 2 months live journey is not even the going live every day. It's the people saying, hey, can I show up at Allie's Creative Cafe and create with you? So we started telling stories, then we moved to like, hey, let's hang out in the morning and do some coffee. But the creating together, guys, that's what keeps me inspired. Seeing you guys light up and be like, oh my God, I made this thing. Pure joy. Absolute pure joy. So the goals, the follower goals, the gift goals, all of that is just to build up, get more people, build the community. You know, if you like the art, there's a bunch of prints. Some originals are on sale in the shop right now. But here's the thing, guys, that's not what we're here for. We're here to inspire each other, to remember that, please do. You can always DM me. It might take me a few minutes to respond because I do wait until the end of my lives. But yeah, I'm always looking to collab, always want to create. I always want to show off other people's pebbles. You guys know what a pebble is? So penguins, especially, will gift pebbles to show their affection. They go and they search for the coolest rock possible, and then they give it to their intended significant other. We don't have to fall in love, but we do have to create, guys. We have to remember that power inside of us. So whether the thing that inspires you is just, hey, can I do this? Whether it's somebody had a crazy idea that I was, it got me going. What makes you show up for your art? What makes you show up for your life? If you're spending your whole day with the I have to's, guys, I get to do this. I get excited about doing this every morning. I get so excited about having an hour or two where I can sneak in a live on the weekend. Like, it's delightful to me. It's delightful to me, though, because this is my soul's calling. Creating, sharing how to create. I think I was secretly meant to be an art teacher, guys. But seeing others create, getting to create with them, pure joy. Pure joy. That spark that lights up. That, oh, I get this new technique. And it doesn't matter if you're 5 or 50. You can experience that moment if you consciously choose to. Speaking of conscious choices, I really hate to ask for the gifts, but if you guys are enjoying what we're doing here, make sure that you are hitting that heart me. It really does help us creators. And then there is a gift goal across the top. All of those are for different campaigns, and they will give me a little boost without making you guys spend too much money. I do appreciate the support. Like I said, if you can't buy an original, buy a print. If you can't buy a print, repost. It's so easy to help creators. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, seriously. Appreciate you so much. But back to being inspired. Undercover, you're amazing. Thank you for the shares, guys. We are so close to unlocking that first program. The milestones are 1K, 5K, and 10K. I hear there might be some secretly after 10K, but guys, let's keep it calm for right now. Growing steadily and sustainably. When I was trying to figure out the live schedule, what inspired me was a lot of the campaigns. It was like, oh, if I do this more regular, people will show up. And the community that we are building, you guys are amazing. So amazing. So people are like, oh, you're the muse. No, guys, I'm not the muse. I'm the girl sitting at the table reminding you to go make some art. I'm that little annoying voice in your head that says, only you can be you and do this. Because you guys need to hear that sometimes. And me saying it out loud reminds me. It's like I'm always going to preach, let's support each other. I'm always going to get excited over your doodles, and if you want to come and create something new with me. Today, I have a whole set sketch plan. Yesterday was a free create thing. We talked about autism awareness. If that's not a beautiful way to spend an hour and a half, let me show you guys, actually. So this, we're going to cut off this bottom inch, so ignore it. But this is the piece that we made while live yesterday. We had time to create. So I'm asking you guys, what is inspiring you to create? What is the thing that makes you sit down? What is your why? Is it, I want to help people? Is it, I just need to express my soul? Is it, life is crazy and I just got to get it out? Is it, hey, I got 5 minutes and I'm challenging myself to show up? When I started going live, I was like, hey, it's just an option that they gave me. Let's see what happens. Hi, I love that we're getting new artists in here. In the comments, let me know what you create. Whether it is baking, painting, dancing. There are so many creative outlets, guys. So either what inspires you to create or what it is that you actually create. I'm always trying to meet new creators. But yeah, so I started doing these things. I started telling the story of these paintings. Do you know whose story it is? It's mine. These are all moments that I sat down and said, yes, I'm going to meet my muse. Guys, I've been doing it for years, and it was literally 6 months ago that I realized that's what I was doing. How crazy is that? Thank you. Thank you. Alex does, I can't say that, but he does characters in black and white ballpoint pen. Okay, first of all, that is straight ink, no eraser. The bravery. Oh my goodness, Alex, the bravery. I am such a grab a pencil with an eraser person. I either do this where I can layer up other colors over the part that I don't like, or I make sure I have an eraser on standpoint. I've done a couple of like the Inktober's, and they're not bad art, but they're not my personal favorites of mine. So I always think that it's so cool. Like, and the people who can do like the pointillism, oh guys, I don't got patience for it. I don't. So, and I like to be more intuitive in what I'm making. So a lot of times it's like, oh no, that's horrible, let's get rid of it. I do not agree with Bob that there are no mistakes. Sometimes we just don't know what we're doing. That's why erasers exist. Well, hello, Fran. Thank you for joining in this morning. But yeah, guys, in the comments, let me know what you guys are creating. I know we've got somebody who does pointillism in here. I know Fran's a musician. The ballpoint pen, though, wow. Wow, that is amazing. Mind blown. I really couldn't. Guys, don't forget your daily heart me's. Those really do help. And then these couple of gifts are just to get a couple campaigns done. So if you can, appreciate it. To answer Fran's question, guys, for those of you who don't know, A Cleaver Art is an Akron, Ohio-based business. So been here for forever, keeping it going. The main thing that I do with my art is support the community. I try to keep the neighborhood kids out of trouble. So it's just, you know, slowly been growing. And now it's time for some of these paintings to find a new home. I'm kind of rebranding. So, oh, okay. Music. So when I hear that people do music, I'm like, do you do beats? Are you a singer? Dancer? Now, I'll be honest, guys, I'm tone deaf in this ear. I used to sing. I love to sing. I will sing like I'm not tone deaf in this ear. But you will probably never hear an A Cleaver Art real, like, soundtrack song, because I wouldn't do that to y'all. My own daughter is like, don't do it. Stop singing the Night songs. Oh, when you draw, you listen to music. Okay, well, that made an even better story. Thank you for that, Alex. So when I create, a lot of times I will put on music. It is just the easiest way to, like, it's one of those rituals, you know, like I go as far as like I light a candle, I make sure my coffee is perfect, 2-minute like area cleanup so that you have like the perfect vibe. I love little morning rituals like that, little creative rituals any time of day. One of my new favorites, I want to share this one with you guys, you'll really like this, is before you create, you know how you get the nerves? I think a lot of creatives get the nerves because they've got this really good idea and they want it to be so perfect. One of the ways that I let go of perfection is once my like area is set up, I will put my hand right here, not quite on your heart, not quite on your throat, in between. And I will breathe 3 breaths in and out. And then shake. Now, that seems silly, right? That is ridiculous. Like, let's be for real. It gets rid of the nerves. It tricks you into being like, I don't gotta be perfect. Because creative energy builds. That's why you gotta show up for it. That's why meeting your muse is so important. The more you create, the more creative ideas you have. Some people say that's overwhelming. We know that that means we're overflowing, right? We know it. Thank you guys for joining in. I do see we have some new people. Please make sure to repost out. We're really trying to hit that goal to unlock some options for our shop. And it really does help small artists. So anybody's live that you're popping into today, if you've got the 1 coin to fan club them, it does help. The repost, though, the likes, all of that really does build up. Interacting in the comments, these are the things that TT is looking for to get people boosted. So I appreciate you guys hanging out in here today. And the support. The support's amazing. I don't know what I would do without this community. Much love from Callie. All right, well, I don't think we need to make every minute, but we should make some of the minutes. Like, a lot of people let that perfectionism stop their inspiration. I have a lot of great ideas. A lot of great ideas. I don't guarantee all of them are going to end up on paper in my lifetime. Or canvas, or what, like some of them might end up on a table. But if I take this 5-minute block and I say, I want to see what I can create with this time, I am going to get a lot further than I have to do the whole thing in one fell swoop. Like it, especially if you have an idea of what it looks like in the end, and instead of just working on like this tiny corner of the paper, you're like, I got to do this big thing. You're overwhelming your overflow. So I don't subscribe to the hustle culture. I don't think everything has to be right now. But I do know that if we take a few minutes here, a few minutes there, a tiny piece, it does build. I am living proof of that. So it's not like I'm just sharing something I made up. I live this every day. That's why at noon I'm going to be like, guys, where's your pencil and eraser? Do you have a sketch pad? If you don't have a sketch pad, do you have a piece of printer paper? Let's work on this artwork. I'm kind of torn, guys. I don't know if I want to do boxes of joy or if I want to do an actual sketch today. But we'll figure it out before noon. And if you guys are available to come back for that, hang out. I do let other creators go live. I give them 5 to 10 minutes to talk up what they are creating, what they are sharing. So you do actually have to turn on your mic for that. You don't have to show your face. I know a lot of people are very uncomfortable with that. Yes, something bless you to wake up. You're going to rock every day. Get it? Here's the thing. I say thank you. Thank you. We'll see you soon, okay? I'm going to come check you out. I say that as long as we have breath in our lungs, we have a chance. We have an opportunity. There is hope if we're willing to look for it. So we're just talking about the things that keep us inspired and going. And for me, it's showing up and talking to you guys. It's building a community. It's getting to see other people's creations. Learning new skills. I love learning new things. It's a challenge to me. So, hi guys, I see all these new artists popping in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the follows. Yes, we are so close to unlocking that last little goal for our first milestone. So please repost us out. If you see anything on my page that you like, please share it. I am having an art sale, so that always gets some attention. But I do appreciate you guys showing up today. It means a lot. Ooh. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that rumble. For the new joiners, let us know what you create, guys. It's always a good conversation. One of my favorite questions is just, what's your favorite color? Nothing to do with motivation. But it's just a fun question. Mine's green. It's little things like that, you know, like when we were kids, we'd run up to somebody and we'd say, what's your favorite dinosaur? And if it was a cool dinosaur, they were our new best friend. It was that easy. Just because we're adults doesn't mean it has to be hard. We do not have to put all that weight and pressure and expectation on us. We can sit down at the table, meet our muse, and make beautiful things. Guys, that's the point, is that we can create something beautiful and we can do it together. You do not have to do it alone. You don't have to be lost in space. You don't have to be like, this idea is too much. There are ways to break it down, simplify it, build it back up to what you want. You just got to be patient with yourself. You got to show up repeatedly. Nothing too crazy, you know? It does not have to be hard and difficult. We can do it together. So like I said, if you guys do have any big projects that you're working on, things you want to show off, we are live from 11:45 to, it's going to be 1:30 today because I have something I got to leave for. But I will highlight you. I will brag about my amazing creator friends, because we do not have to compete. We don't. I hope all of my friends are number one. We can help each other out. That is one of the things that keeps me inspired. So, if you guys are available in noontime hour, come hang out. I would love to showcase you. I would love to see some of this art you guys have been bragging about this morning. I love that we had this time. Like, I really do. I will be back again tomorrow. No questions asked, 9:15. This is the Monday through Friday series because real life. We go live and then we go live. Okay? But I need you guys to remember that you are beautiful. Okay? Like, this time with you has been amazing. I can't thank you enough. I'm Allie at 8 Cleaver Art, and I will see you guys soon.